it's going to be like 25
in 2 weeks. So can you go from 2% to 25 and afford that in 2 weeks? No, you can't even afford that change in 2 years.
They did that in Detroit. I was just watching the thing on Vice. They'll go in there and they'll buy the house for like a lady. She was probably an Israelite, just from the description and through the spirit. But she bought a house for maybe $5,000. But as soon as she bought it, the taxes shot so high because the house is worth so much, but she bought it for so low, so she couldn't afford the taxes at the end of the year.
So I can't live here.
It was like $5,000 a month. I mean, a year for just the taxes.
And you paid $5,000 for the house.
Yeah. Or it was even more. The lady, the Anithamite moved in and bought it. But that's what we're talking about. It is exactly how the scriptures are putting it out. That's how it's playing out right now. Everything's in suffering. Even your money's in suffering. Just the other day, they had a 1 trillion, I believe it was, disappear right off the market. Of course, that's fake money.
But even fake money loss is fake money loss.
Yeah, because it's pretty much just data numbers.
Come on.
But yeah, that'll send people into war. Just think, you have your rent money in your account, and you go to pay your rent and it's not there. That's going to piss you off.
And it's going to piss the person who was collecting that rent off too.
Yeah, so that's how you start wars.
I had it, man. Hey, what's there? It better be here.
And that's what America's going to do. They're going to they're delinquent already on their bills, right? That's why they say 20 trillion, but really it's 400 trillion.
I can't, every time I hear that number, that hurts. Because who can spend 400 in the amount of time that we've been a so-called nation? How can we spend $400 trillion and still have all this poverty, all this this homelessness? Like, where is this money going? Where is it going? But nobody wants to ask the questions. But when we bring out the Bible and we tell you where it's going, we're the savages, we're the beasts, we're the monsters.
We become your enemy.
We become your enemy for telling you the truth.
And see, even if you're an Edomite, this is knowledge for you, because if I was getting destroyed, I would want to know how long I got.
That's what people say. They ask the question, if you could, would you want to know how you were going to die?
Yeah.
But then you got those people that are so afraid of their own destiny. No. Hell yeah, I want to know. I want to know if I'm going to die.
I want to know the truth. That's
all. The truth is what I ask for.
Yeah, the truth. And that's what people don't want, is the truth, because their lives are lies. Their lives are lies. America's a lie.
God. Isaiah 24 verse 9. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Right, but just what we were talking about. People that come up and they get this truth, they can't deal with it. They can't cope with it, even if you're an Edomite. That's why we got scoffers. They can't drink it down. It's too harsh for them.
God.
Just like there's like liquors, when you drink it, it burns.
Yeah,
a lot of people can't deal with that.
I need a chaser.
Or mix, they like.
Yeah, let me mix it. So we don't have a mixer for you. Either you take a straight shot, or you don't drink it.
Yeah.
Verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in.
And see, that's a beautiful scripture, because this brother always brings out about how we're in a melting pot. We fit that scripture right there perfectly, and people are being restricted from coming in now. See, so confusion means with or together, and then fusion meaning where you mix. It's pretty much with mixture.
And then the original city of confusion was Babylon, the Tower of Babel. When they all tried to come together, Moses said, no, I don't like that. Scattered them all, gave them all different languages, and they couldn't understand each other.
And you know why they can't come together is because when they do come together, they start to plan the evil.
And they're not on one accord. You can't come together with 10 different plans. Like, if me and this brother...
Yeah, you mean they are together. They're accord meaning together. Right, because they're all in agreement. Like all these people, you got to be in agreement. When you're driving in a vehicle, You gotta be in agreement with the same vehicle, so you're all functioning in the same direction.
Yeah, you can't have somebody driving this way and somebody
the
driving
opposite
this
direction.
way. That's why we have lanes. Stay here, and like I think you brought it out the last camp we were at. There's a reason why we have these terms and expressions like "stay in your lane."
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be over here. It's scriptural.
Yeah.
Do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're put here to do. Serve your lot.
Do you?
Do you? And there's so many ways to put it. Serve your lot, though, is what they're saying. The Most High put you here for a certain reason. He put you on a path. He actually made the path. Walk it. Don't try to say, oh, I like Johnny's path. Let me try his. That's not your path. Just like Esau said. Oh, I see Jacob. I see the kingdom now. Let me try to get it back. That's not what you were put here for. You were put here to be the wicked. And then you were put here to serve your 1,000 years of slavery and be destroyed.
Okay.
That's it. There's nothing else for you.
Go ahead, brother.
God. There goes the sirens.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't even matter where we're at. Isaiah 24, verse...
Because the earth languishes.
It's crying out right now.
Yeah. Everything's crying out.
Because what's a siren is a well.
Out. Shit.
A siren is a well.
Yeah. It's an alarm, man.
And it sounds like...
And you know what? It goes right with the scriptures, because the only reason why a fire truck is supposedly be out with the sirens is for an emergency. Someone's in trouble.
Someone's in emergency.
So it's showing you that America is not a place of peace or heaven. It's actually a hell.
Huh.
Because only in hell do you need someone to save you. If you're in heaven, you wouldn't need no firemen. That's why you know this is hell. Go ahead.
God. Isaiah 24 and 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
And see that crying out, it points out two things. Right now in the Christian church, they don't want to hear sweet things. Tell me sweet words. The second part is when this martial law goes into place, when they start to put that chip in your hand, there's going to be people looking for instruction. How do I survive?
Hey, I heard your brothers got the truth.
Right, and that's when...
And that's the thing, they'll even call you brothers. But this brother's been putting me on. What are you in this thing for? What are you seeking out the truth for? Is it for personal gain? Is it for vainglory? Or are you seeking out the truth to glorify the Most High? Because if you're just coming up now and saying, oh, I want to know how to survive when the chip comes out, where were you when we were preaching about the chip 2 years ago? Or when the elders were preaching about the chip a decade ago? You've heard this word. It's just now when it affects your flesh, that's when you start to worry. It's always been affecting your spirit, but now it's affecting your flesh.
Because the fear does. It wears a person down. That's why people start to kill themselves, because they can't deal with just the worry of life.
Come on.
Go ahead, Doc.
Do you have a precept?
Yeah. If you want to read that verse, though,
come on.
It goes right with it.
And it's Isaiah chapter 24, verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
It's Isaiah 3, verse 25. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war, and her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. And in that day 7 women